Today we're talking about Kasmina, Enigmatic Mentor and Oathbreaker. How good she is, what kind of a deck we might be able to make with her, and what signature spell would be best. She costs 4 mana, starts at 5 loyalty. Spells your opponents cast that target a creature or planeswalker you control cost 2 more, so kind of ward 2. -2, create a 2/2 blue wizard creature token. Draw a card, then discard a card. Now, that's not a lot of text, and none of it is really game-breaking, but that static ability is pretty good, making all your creatures and planeswalkers harder to kill, or at least harder to target with kill spells. Because she makes tokens, a polymorph strategy might be powerful here. For 4 mana, destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. Its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until he or she reveals a creature card. That player puts it onto the battlefield. A deck like this would have to run only awesome bomb creatures in it, so you always flip into something awesome. Mass Polymorph is an option too, but a less powerful one because of the mana cost. Granted, if you had spent turns 1 through 3 making creature tokens through other ways, instant sorceries, anything really, then you could get 2 or 3 or 4 or more awesome creatures out on the battlefield with Mass Polymorph. Trade up those tokens. Now, I've talked about polymorph strategies before in videos, but Kasmina has a unique advantage here. The drawback of having a polymorph as a signature spell is that your opponents can see it coming, and when you cast it, they'll be ready. They can kill the creature that you are targeting, fizzling your spell. And that basically ruins your deck's game plan. Kasmina makes it 2 mana harder to do that. A different direction we could take the deck is abusing the draw and discard thing she has with Hour of Eternity. It costs X, blue, blue, blue. Exile X target creature cards from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. If you discard a creature with an incredible enter the battlefield ability, or some other static ability it has, something that's not relying on its power and toughness to be really good, then you could reanimate it, which is really unique in blue. Blue just doesn't do that. Kasmina could also be used as a Super Friends Oathbreaker, because she makes all planeswalkers you control harder to target. Only getting to choose from mono blue planeswalkers would be a big downside, but we can mitigate that by stealing their planeswalkers. Blatant Thievery costs 7. For each opponent, gain control of target permanent that player controls. Or Tempted by the Auric. 4 mana, for each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature or planeswalker that player controls with mana value 3 or less. That's kind of meta dependent. This is not going to steal 3 planeswalkers very often, but if you can get 1 planeswalker and 2 other creatures, that's pretty good, I think. Also, just like in Commander, stealing an Oathbreaker is a brutal move. It's worse than killing it for them. If you had killed it or exiled it or something else, they could recast it again later. But now they have to kill it before they can cast it again, and they're locked out of casting their signature spell as well. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing if you like videos like this. I've also got a whole bunch more of these videos talking about planeswalkers and matching them to signature spells if you want to check those out too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.